Hi, superstars. It is time for math. We are on lesson 4-2, comparing numbers to 5. You've already learned how to compare numbers. You will learn how to compare numbers to the number 5 in this lesson. Let's look at our work mat. Let's say that Grandpa bought 6 strawberries. Is 6 greater or less than 5? How can we find that out? Well, let's try and figure this out. Now, if Grandpa bought 6 strawberries and we want to know if 6 is greater or less than 5, let's see if we can figure it out by adding 5 counters here in this 5 frame. This is called a 5 frame. So we are going to color in 5 counters. All right, let's color in 5 of these counters. That is why it's called a 5 frame. When each of these frames or boxes has a counter in it, we know that that is always going to be 5. That's why it's called a 5 frame. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 here. Now, let's add one more counter over here. All right, let's count them again and see how many we have with that one extra counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that 6 counters are more than 5 counters. And I know that the number 6 is greater than the number 5, or that 5 is less than 6. So how many counters are in this frame again? Remember, we called it a 5 frame. So how many counters are in there? 5. So we counted 5 counters. We added one counter down here. That's one more counter. So now we have 6 counters total. So which number shall we trace to show how many counters we colored in? Do you remember how many counters we colored in? 6. So we are going to put the number 6 over here. All right, so we're going to circle the 6 because it is greater than 5. Okay? Now, make sure you understand that a 5 frame always shows 5 when there's a counter in each square. So without even counting this, if it is all full of counters, I know that it is showing the number 5. That is why we call it a 5 frame. All right, let's look at our next 5 frame. Down here in this 5 frame, let's say that Grandma has 3 oranges. Is 3 greater or less than 5? Let's color in 3 counters to show 3 oranges. All right, let's count them just to make sure. 1, 2, 3. So is 3 greater or less than 5? Remember, this is a 5 frame. We only colored in 3 counters. So is 3 less or greater than 5? It is less. So let's write the number 3 over here. 3 is less than 5. Let's turn our page over. Let's look at our first box up here. How many pineapples are there? There are 5 pineapples. How did you know that? Let's count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did you know there were 5 pineapples here? Because there is a pineapple in each square of the 5 frame. So if you know that this is a 5 frame, you will automatically know, if it is full, that there are 5 pineapples in there. Let's look at our next box over here. So how many pineapples are there now? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pineapples. Is 6 greater than 5 or less than 5? It's greater than 5. How do you know it's greater than 5? Because the 5 frame is full and there is 1 extra. There is 1 extra pineapple here. And that is how we know that it is greater than 5. Let's look over here in this last box. How many pineapples are there now? Let's count them. 1, 2. There's 2 pineapples. Is 2 greater than 5 or less than 5? Less than 5. How do you know? Because there are empty squares in this 5 frame. All right, let us look at the first problem over here. Now, it's okay if you don't have this sheet because we are explaining it and going over it together. All right, let's look at number 1. So what you're going to do, we are going to count all of these fruit, and then we're going to write the number over here, and we're going to circle it if the number is greater than 5. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we write the number 7, and then we ask, is that number greater than 5? Yes, because the 5 frame is full and we have extra pineapples. So yes, it is greater than 5. All right, we're on number 2 now. Let's count the bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 4 greater than 5? Let's write down 4. No, it's not. We have 1 square empty. So we did not fill our 5 frame. 4 is less than 5. Let's look at number 3. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's write down 8. Is 8 greater or less than 5? Well, if we look at our 5 frame, it is all full. and we have extra oranges here. So it is greater. Let's look at number 4. On this side, we are going to count the objects. We're going to write the number and we're going to circle it if the number is less than 5. So let's count these mugs together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's write the number 9. Is 9 greater or less than 5? Greater. As we can see, our 5 frame is full, and we have 4 extra mugs. We're not going to circle it because 9 is greater than 5. We're looking for numbers less than 5. We're on number 5. Let's count. 1, 2. So there's 2 thermos. Now, is 2 greater than 5 or less than 5? Less than 5. Let's write it first. Because look, there are 3 empty boxes in this 5 frame. It is not full. 2 is less than 5. All right, let's look at 6. How about these lunch boxes? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Let's write 3. Is 3 greater or less than 5? Did we fill our 5 frame here? No, we didn't. We have 2 empty spaces. So that means it is less than 5. So we need to circle these 2 numbers. All right, good job, superstars. Now it's your turn to do your worksheet. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.